So Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Chris Wilson, and I am here with your midweek motivation for today. What an epic season we have entered. Oh my goodness. Happy New Year to everybody. The air is filled with great energy and creativity, and let me tell you, that is exciting and exhilarating. So before I get started, though, I do want to do a shout out today. Today's shout out is about the Suited Up for Impact Telesummit 2018. Okay, did you hear me? It's called the Suited Up for Impact Telesummit 2018. What is that? It's a conversation and a call to action. This telesummit is being hosted and facilitated by Miss Nina B. Abdul Wakil of the Miss Nina B Show. So it's going to be 2 nights. It's a telesummit. It's going to be 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night. The link to the Eventbrite is going to be posted above this Facebook Live. It's only a $15 registration fee. So listen, if you pay that $15, you'll be able to receive, after the telesummit tonight or tomorrow night, after the telesummit tomorrow night is over, you'll receive a link that you can go to it and you can watch it over and over again anytime you want to. So I really, really encourage everybody to sign up for the Suited Up for Impact Telesummit 2018. Some of the topics of discussion for the telesummit tonight and tomorrow night is going to be, one of the topics is from motivation to elevation. Make the world respect your greatness. Isn't that a wonderful topic? Another topic will be unlock your purpose and master your significance. Another one will be speaking on impact of the fatherhood, impact fatherhood. And yet another one will be speaking on being your best self by dealing with the pain of your past. Now, what this telesummit is going to be 6 men. Miss Nina B is going to be facilitating discussion amongst these topics. It's going to be 6 men, 3 tonight and 3 tomorrow night. So listen, the discussion is going to be powerful. It's going to start at 8:30 each night. I really, really recommend that you go over to Eventbrite. It's Suited Up for Impact 2018.eventbrite.com. But again, I'm going to post it above this video once I post the video. Go over there, register for this event, and let's get ready to experience this precedent-setting event. It's precedent setting because we have this young lady who is going to facilitate a discussion among 6 men, centered around being suited up for impact. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, so for our motivation for today, this new year has come in filled with new hope and new possibilities and new dreams, opportunities to make needed changes and updates. That's what every new year does when it comes in. It causes you to begin to think about how you did what you did the year before and what you need to do to set this year, kick this year off to a better start. So if you haven't already done so, start your new journal, update your mission, or massage your vision, mission statement. And listen, vision and mission statements are not just for businesses and ministries. We need those for our personal lives to keep us on track. We need to be able to refer back to those from time to time to make sure we are hitting the mark as it relates to what we feel we are supposed to be doing for this year. So set your targets and goals so you have something to aim at and something to achieve. Okay? Make preparation to begin this year well so that you can end this year strong. I know, we just started and we're already talking about ending it, but you have to be intentional. You have to be on purpose to set your year start the year off right so that it will end right. I see Delita Huzzy has joined this call. I haven't heard from Dee Dee in years. Hey, Dee Dee. And Kathy Settles, wonderful to see you as well. Thank y'all for joining. So let's be intentional about setting your year strong. Okay, having good success is not haphazard, and it's not by happenstance. It is intentional. You don't have to make plans to fail, but you do have to set yourself in position to win. Okay, the book of Joshua tells us how to have good success and constantly encourages us to be strong and of good courage. Chapter 1, verses 8 tells us, "This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." And that's what we want to have, is good success. I plan to make this year all about being in the Word, to observe and to do according to what is written therein, because I definitely want to make my way prosperous, and I definitely want to have good success. So it's my prayer that this year we will clearly hear, understand, and do what the Lord is directing and instructing us to do in each day. And listen, as we watch Him answer our prayers and heal our bodies and give us guidance and direction, let's not forget to always give Him the praise and the glory for the great things that He has done. And as we tell others our praise report, listen, He will continue to strengthen us as we strengthen each other. Isn't that great? So listen, last Sunday, as we closed out our last morning service of the year, our worship leader, Christina Chamberlain, stamped a phrase on our minds that we were having, while we were having a testimony service. She stamped this phrase on our mind, and it is going to, I know, it's going to flow throughout the rest of this year. Okay, as we were just up testifying and telling the many great things God has done for us in 2017, when we look back at the victories won, all we can say is, thank you, God. You did that. You did that. That's great. Every time we testify, every time we think about what He has done in our lives, we can look back and say, thank you. You did that. Okay? I've got to tell y'all, listen, today was real hard trying to pinpoint and pin down the line of thought for the motivation for this week. There's just so much happening. There's so many wonderful thoughts, so many great ideas. Okay, so I think what I really want to encourage you with this week is believe God when you pray. It seems like a no-brainer, but a lot of times we do go before God in prayer and we don't really believe that He's going to answer us. I want to encourage you at the beginning of this year, believe God when you pray. Sometimes we forget what we've been asking God for. Then, just like when they were praying for Peter when he was in jail, they were praying for him to be released. And then when God answered their prayers, the girl ran in the opposite direction. She ran away from the answer, or we stand there looking astonished. So in order for you to get the real picture of what I'm saying about this, I want to read that passage. It's in Acts 12:11 through 16. Okay, so, and when Peter had come to himself, now this is after the angel has come into the prison and has basically done a jailbreak for him and got him out of prison. And when Peter had come to himself, he said, "Now I know for certain that the Lord has sent His angel and has delivered me from the hand of Herod and from all the expectation of the Jewish people." So when he had considered this, he came to the house of Mary, the mother of John, whose surname was Mark, where many were gathered together, doing what? Praying. And as Peter knocked at the door of the gate, a girl named Rudder came to answer. When she recognized Peter's voice, because of the gladness, she did not open the gate, but ran. She ran in and announced that Peter stood before the gate. But they said to her, "Girl, you are beside yourself." Yet she kept insisting that it was so. So they said, "It's his angel." Really? It's his angel. Now Peter continued knocking, and when they opened the door and saw him, they were astonished. Now, this very thing happened to me this week. I've been asking God to work in this certain situation, this particular instance, and when He responded, just like I had been asking Him to do, I got all in my feelings. I was feeling rejected, cast aside. I felt unwanted. What? I'm telling y'all, I was feeling some kind of way. When I went to bed that night, the Lord began to remind me of my prayer. Really, He reminded me that He had worked that situation out exactly as I had requested. Oh, can I tell y'all, after that, can I tell y'all how I was able to roll over and go to sleep and with a praise and thanksgiving in my mouth and in my heart? Why? Because God did that. He did that. So, the first midweek motivation of this year. Hi, Andrew. Good to see you. The first midweek motivation of this year is an indication of how the year could really go. Let's take it as a heads up that God is about to answer some of your prayers. Listen, and some of the answers may look a little bit different than how you prayed, but then again, He may answer you exactly how you prayed. Don't get sidetracked either by running in the opposite direction or standing there looking astonished. And please, don't get all caught up in your feelings and sabotage your own blessings, okay? When you really should put a praise on it, because guess what? God did that. Yes, He did. Thank y'all so much for watching today. Andrew, hey, Andrew, Happy New Year to you. It's so good to see you. And Kathy Settles and Dee Dee, wow. It's wonderful that you all joined me today. So listen, again, Happy New Year to you all. Be intentional about setting your rudder and believe God when you pray. All right? I will talk to you next week. God bless you.